Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Civilization 6, coming at you with an oh so very dramatic Tamar. We have not one, but two special game modes underway. We have Dramatic Ages, which we'll talk about in a moment, and we also have Secret Societies turned on. I don't even think I mentioned that in chat. Dramatic Ages and Secret Societies have been activated. I don't even know which Secret Society. Maybe we'll let chat decide. Should we let chat decide about which Secret Society we use? I don't know. Maybe. Depends. If they choose the right one, we'll let them decide. How about that? So that's a possibility. We're going to go dramatic. We're going to go, hopefully, string together some Goldens. We're using Tamar. Part of the reason I wanted to use Tamar is because of her special abilities. And she is also special. So taking a quick look, there is one minor change to her that you may not be familiar with the Strength and Unity, and I didn't know this until just a few moments ago, is I wasn't exactly sure the dedication thing worked when it came to the Dramatic Ages, because you're either in a Golden or a Dark. And so I wasn't really sure how the dedication thing worked, and part of the definition of how this whole thing is dedications aren't used anymore. So instead of her getting both the Golden Age portion of the dedication as well as the helpful dedication part, that part's been changed, and now she gets a second wildcard policy slot when in a Golden Age, and she may also use Dark Age policies. So both the Golden Age and Dark Age policies that come with either side of the flip of the coin are available to her, in addition to having the extra wildcard policy slot. And the policy slot, or the policy cards for the Golden and Dark, are only used to the wildcard, so that's going to help her dramatically over others. And of course, the 50% reduction towards defensive buildings is there as well. She has her special unit and her special walls, and her stuff with the faith, glory to the world. We are going to, I think we're going to go for a religion. I don't know. Should we get a religion? I think I might get a religion. Sweet spices and deer. Indeed they are. Spices and coffee. Spicy coffee. It's actually kind of fitting when you think about it, because it's October. I don't personally like coffee whatsoever, and I don't like pumpkin spice, but spices, coffee, pumpkin spice, coffee, October. How fitting is that? Didn't even do it on purpose. The game just gave it to me. Juzzy says vampires. Vampires, definite possibility. Irish, we're doing the things. Hype indeed. Thanks for being here. Possibly more, depending with cities and cities. Flip more cities to them. Oh yeah, depending on which cities, initially you'll lose 4, but it could also majorly affect, depending on which ones they are, you could lose others, yeah. The October update makes you want to play Black Flag again. Anyways. Yeah, I know, right? I'm looking forward to playing the Pirates. It's going to be fun. Do I have the Better Balanced mod on? No, I have it turned off. Why? You mean the one that we used a couple weeks ago for the multiplayer? No, I've got that turned off. Why? Does it look like I had it on? It's not on. This is what she normally does, isn't it? A building unique to Georgia, which replaces and is stronger than the ancient walls. Tourism after... No, I don't... it's been turned off. I turned all that stuff off, I'm sure of it. Maybe I didn't? Well, we're going to find out. Maybe I do have it on, and the whole game is going to be just weird. But in case anybody was wondering what I'm talking about, we were doing a kind of community multiplayer with Gamer Gramps, who's also a YouTuber and Twitcher and all that kind of stuff. You can go check him out. Gamer Gramps and I had some people from his community and some people from my community clashing in a 4v4, which we may or may not be able to continue this weekend. Hopefully we can. And in that, we were using the mod that adjusts multiplayer. But I thought that would only apply in a multiplayer game. Can that apply to a regular game? Anyway, I was pretty 100% sure I had turned those mods off, but I don't know. We're going to find out, I guess. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. It's time to get busy. So dramatic ages, just to give you guys a real quick idea in case you haven't heard about them yet. Essentially, there's after the initial era where you're in a normal age, you are either in a golden or in a dark age. You can't be in a normal age after that. It's golden or it's dark. And the way that you get era score changes a little bit. And there's different advantages for being aggressive and militarily speaking, because you get era score for units gaining promotions. And you also get era score for keeping up on your tech by increasing your technology and civics research. So you'll kind of get the grasp as we go along. But essentially, you want to make sure you go into golden. Because if you go into a golden, you get a lot of nice bonuses. But if you go into a dark age, then things go very bad for you. You lose cities to loyalty immediately as an initial cost, particularly on Deity. 40% of your cities are immediately flipped to free cities. And then, yeah, so it's going to be dramatic, hence the name. So dramatic indeed. And we also have secret societies on, like I said, so should be pretty fun. We're going to see what happens here. Dark ages and golden ages have different effects. We'll get into that as we move along. I'm not going to read out the whole thing for you. We have ourselves a pretty cool start here. It didn't take much more than maybe 10 or 15 rolls to finally find something that I could live with, and it was actually good. So we're going to plop right down in place, and we'll take a look around. To the left, looks like we're immediately on a coast. We do have a fissure over here. And we'll jump right into, I think, probably a scout right out of the gate, maybe. Yeah, let's go scout. Now, running the 2-2 with the 2-1 city center is a little bit slow on the pop growth. We could lock in here. Only gains me... I'm just going to slow down that scout an awful lot. I always debate whether or not I like this idea. I feel like I'd rather do this, and then the 2 turns, I could even go like scout slinger or something like that. We can figure that out. But I'm going to stick with this. Research-wise, let's go ahead and say we want to get mining. We do have a quarry available that could be improved. We're going to want to get to irrigation. We do have the farm we can make on the rice. Animal husbandry for a couple camps. I'm not really all that worried about that. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like mining. Code of laws, of course. And let's go ahead. Nice space for pyramids now that you can still build them. Yes, I know, right? There's actually a spot there for pyramids either in this city or another. But yeah, you're right. Moondoggy, I don't know. I could have swore I had them turned off, but it might not be off. I'm not sure. If they're on, then it's just going to be that much more dramatic, right? But yeah, the pyramids apparently are going to be much more stressed by the AI in the future when the update for October hits on the 22nd, I believe. And so it's going to be rip pyramids when you're playing on Deity, because they'll 100% be gone long before you have a chance to get into them yourself. So build them while you can, folks. Build them while you can. More drama. Yes, indeed. In fact, you know what? If it's on, oh my god! If it's on, that's going to mean that all the governor promotions have been changed too. They have been all changed, haven't they? Wow. You know what's funny? Okay. Well, we're gonna have to adapt. What's funny about this is that there's a chance, sorry to not be playing the game, there is a chance that sometime this coming weekend I will be doing a broadcast of a CPL league like playoff game, which would be a fantastic opportunity. I was approached by somebody to do that, and I really hope it comes out and pans out and works out. And if so, it'll be this Saturday, or maybe Sunday, or both. And one thing I needed to do was learn these mods a bit better because I don't know a lot of the details about the governor changes. Like, I don't know all the things about all of them. And so I was thinking to myself, maybe later in the week, I'll play a couple multiplayer games real quick, just me against the AI, but just quickly run through them and play the game and play different options and try to learn some of that stuff a bit better so I could have a little more intelligence when I'm talking about the game itself being played with the mod. Even streamers surprised, exactly. Just Arbor, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Moondoggy, I can't get distracted anymore. We got to hit next turn. So anyway, we're 10 minutes in and I've barely done anything, but I'm talking about stuff that matters, so enjoy it. Goody Hut over here. So the game is going to play really weird. But hey, I mean, what are we going to do? It is what it is. There's some more spices. Some stone. Decent spot for... So I think we are going to get... You know what I just remembered, too? All these things are happening. Why you no build wall? I know, Hendu. 40 months!
Why you no build wall?
40 months. Part of the 40-month club. Thank you very much for that, Hendu. You and just a few others in that prestigious club now. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, buddy. Find a natural wonder. I do want to get a religion. I'm going to go mining first. And then into that. Hopefully we can find a wonder. If not, we'll be hard teching it. 40 months! Holy Moses, indeed. Some gold. And we have a culture city-state down here. Hopefully that'll be a first meet. My partner in crime. I was like, Crive, what do you do, partner? What? Yes, your partner in crime. You murderous bastards. So, we have a couple turns. Let's pump a couple turns into the monument. We'll just remember. We've got to remember to do the things. We need to go make sure that we meet these dudes. And I want to get turned around. I don't want to take my warrior too far away. So I want to come back up this way. Maybe go to the north. This guy's going to go down this river and see what we got for a potential settle. And before he forgets, I know, right? 100%. That was the first meet on Vilnius. Vilnius? Theater districts get 50% more. So having Alliance right out of the gate as quick as we can will be important on them. Tawani, thank you very much for the sub as well. 7 months. It's sub hype in here today. Holy cow. It's like 7 or 8 subs we've had today. Resubs and new subs and all kinds of things. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, next turn. We are still going to grow in one turn. Then I am going to use the 1-4 for this turn. And then I'll probably use the 4 food and the 1-4 combined. Too bad I didn't go to the 4-2. I actually have the money. I could buy the 4-2. And then I'm working a 4-2 and a 1-4. I like that. I also like this. I'm going to buy this because it's going to make it more likely that we'll get this tile sooner. Somebody did a thing and got booted for it. Moobot taking charge. Whoa. The Dead Sea. I don't remember the last time I saw Dead Sea in a game. And we discovered a secret society. Holy cow. A wandering mystic appears at your palace. You guys have heard it all before. I'm not going to read all that out every single time. We have a secret society called the Hermetic Order. Interesting. So the Hermetic Order is an interesting one. I don't know why I clicked on her face. There we go. The Hermetic Order is an interesting one. The ley lines are extremely random, and they can be really not very good at all, unfortunately. But their second ability, right? The second ability is the university, the special university, and it is by far the best bonus that any of the guys give you. But the problem is that the rest of them are kind of garbage. So if they could ever figure out the ley lines being a bit more consistent, that university, special university, is fantastic. You never had good ley lines? Yeah, me either. In tries that I've had, so. I feel like I haven't seen his streams in months. Tawani, it's good to see you, bud. That's been COVID and the kids' online schooling messing with my brain. Online schooling, kids, always home. That'll mess with anybody's brain. Providing two food. Oh, that's part of the mod too, right? That they don't normally provide food. It's normally just culture and faith, right? Unsurprisingly, but also unfortunately, it looks like the mod doesn't fix the ley lines. Yeah, no, I don't think they would. I don't know. Starry, why Georgia aren't they weak? Georgia's not great. I will go with you on that, but they are not the worst. There are definitely a number of civs that are worse. And the reason I went with Tamar is because we've got dramatic ages on, and she has a special dramatic age ability, unlike any other, and I wanted to play her. So, plus, I mean, do you always have to play with strong civs? Can't you play all the civs? I mean, do you have to always be playing one of the civs that are amazing? That tells you how hard it is to get their spawning right. Oh, that a mod can't even fix it. You mean, yeah. Oh, no, I can only imagine. Like, I absolutely agree, Borderline. I can only imagine. I don't have any clue on how the concept of modding the stuff out and scripting the maps and figuring out ways to lay them out. It's just that the ley lines are a cool idea, but then very quickly become less cool when they don't spawn very well for you, and you're kind of stuck with a game where they're not working right. It's unfortunate. I'm not trying to diss you. You know I love you, Carl. Doing a run with Australia, pretty fun. Well, playing with Australia is always fun because Australia is OP. So I can definitely see why that would be having a lot of fun. You can make a custom map for it. Oh, you can put ley lines in on custom maps. I did not realize that. Mitla. What does Mitla do again? I almost never see Mitla. Cities grow rate. Oh, it's just the growth rate. Okay. Campus growth rate. Gotcha. A little bit of bonus science and culture there. 2 turns on Code of Laws. We do have a promotion. Let's view promotions. 50% science generated, and then the science. So they only have the science side of things with these guys, and then the great people points generated. Domestic trade routes to Pingala cities provide +3 science. That is a very interesting thing there. I like that idea as well. Doubles the adjacency bonus to the city's campus district. 30%. So basically, he's a super science specialist, essentially. Pingala. And then Magnus is similar to what I want on that side here, which is really important. Reina is fairly similar in here. Is it? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's Moksha who gets the governor's side here. So you'd have to go Moksha to get the culture boost. I think I want to start with Pingala in the capital. We'll push some science early. And trade routes back to the capital, giving us science, essentially. Eleanor done dirty. If somebody wants to explain that to Steri, I'm making a video. I don't want to repeat myself 48 times. So mining is done. I'm going to switch over. We do have the boost now. 8 turns on astrology. Let's try and jump through these hills. Come back up through here. He can come through and clear this out. I'm going to head north-ish. And so we have a settler in 7. We are working, I'm assuming, the 2 tiles. Yes, we are. Which is very nice. So 5 food, 6 production on 2 tiles. And let's go next turn.
That is best.
Policies to go in. We'll throw survey in for now. We haven't seen any barbs. And we'll go God King for the faith. Like that. Although I guess we'll get faith here. So that'll give us potentially a quick Pantheon. But we have to work those tiles over some other good tiles. City down here. Maybe we settle... 1, 2, 3. We could settle this hill. Grab the 3-2. Could settle here. We get it quicker. Here is going to give us a little bit better options for a Governor Plaza, maybe. Another goody hut. Code of Law is done. Let's go. Oh, we discovered another continent? When did that happen? Oh, the continent's right here. That happened ages ago. I wasn't paying attention. I blame chat. That's good. Settlers on the way in 6. Yes. You still, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you get, each envoy you send to city-state of your majority religion counts as 2 envoys. Is that what you're talking about? Envoys to city-states that have your religion? Yeah, essentially, because it's already a bit of an unusual game with the I can head over here and start knocking that guy down. It's gonna be it was gonna be an unusual game with the mods. It's not like it's a normal game with like all the standard rules. So I thought, well, we'll have fun and learn some of the new things, right? Why not? Mark Pereira, thank you very much for the new sub, tier 1 sub coming in hot. Thank you so much for that, buddy. All kinds of hype happening. We're gonna get it. Yes, we are in fact gonna get a promotion out of this, and we got Secret Society discovered, which is sweet. So the other thing that's cool is that because we're gonna have the Secret Societies on, we're gonna be able to play around with more of the promotions, which is kind of cool. So Pingala, this will be helpful right away, and then this one's the Pingala trade routes, right? So that's kind of the direction we want to go in once we get a trade route up, because that's a nice little science. You're going to have a promotion. Barbarian Outpost we're going to go run, so we're going to miss this out right now. Should be a pretty safe run up through here to get to our city. Bringing him back this way. Envoy, I think we'll hold on to for now. What do we need? We need a state workforce and construct a holy site. So the hope is in 6 turns to do both of those. Get the boost to state workforce by building a district, and also get building a holy site. So that is a couple of really nice boosts right out of the gate that we should be able to get. Assuming there's room in your title after this video finishes, you might. Oh yeah, update it. Yeah. That's a very good idea. It's funny. I actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm actually happy that this accidentally happened, if you will. I'm gonna go. Well, he's not gonna hit me. He's not crazy. He's not gonna hit me. Mini money mo. Boom, bing, bang, boom. And so 4 turns there. That'll actually possibly get sped up in 2 turns. Astrology, build the holy site. Also, having mining done will be good, because if we get a builder down here. That's the other thought. What's their money like? Not particularly good. If we could get a builder down here and chop out a holy site, that's a +4 holy site, right? yeah, it's working out perfectly that I get the chance to learn the mod a bit more, because it's going to be important. I'm going to goody hut. It's going to be important for me to know that mod more if I do have the very good chance of in 25 to get to a golden. Okay. 2 turns on a settler, 1 turn on astrology. This did not get sped up. A little bit of mountain action here. It's continents, by the way. The map is continents. Bit of a Schrodinger's cat.
I don't believe in astrology.
This guy's about to pop off. This guy's going to trigger this thing because I think he just might have discovered. Or maybe he's just running away. I don't know. He's on flat land, thankfully, so. Let's come up here. Let's place the holy site. I think this is a spot, right? Because you got the trees and there's possible there's better here. I don't have the money if I wanted to. Yeah, let's go here. Nice quick holy site, +2. We'll finish the settler and then get into the holy site. Zonde, I'd like to try Tamar Diplo game. See if I can make use of her faith and city-state synergies. I don't know her very well as a boost to mysticism. Awesome. Don't you just love that one? I don't really know her that well. I mean, certainly, you know, being able to control city-states better with her ability could help with some synergies towards earning more Diplo favor, which is good for a Diplo game. I don't know Diplo. Not only do I not know Tamar that well, I don't know Diplo games very well because I don't play them really much ever because I'm not a big fan. Armog discovered a. Oh, so this is for sending envoys to city-states, I guess. Then, right? Okay. So there's another boost. Now in here, my thought is... oh, that's not the one I want. What am I doing? Clicking all the wrong buttons. Here's where you would say, okay, what do we want to do? We could start jumping Amani around for some first suzerains. Assuming that her promotion for messenger is the same. I'm assuming, yeah. Yeah, +2. Yeah, pretty much similar. Moksha's going to be a viable candidate in a city fairly early, but we're going to have to need more cities at that point. Magnus we're going to need, but that'll be Government Plaza, Ancestral Hall. I feel like maybe we grab Amani and stick into a city-state right now. We do want, eventually, before long, we're going to want this. So we could grab that. And just have that. And then once we get our second city set up, it won't be that long until we get a trade route going. Yeah, let's just grab that and get the science. Let's get that science early, because I think we're about to have the trade route done. In 2 turns, we'll be able to get a trader. And we could get the trader going. And 5 turns on the monument. Let's get the holy site built. Anybody working towards great people? No, great profit points will be the first there. Well, hopefully. One of the first there anyway. Settler comes down here. We get the trade route. That's +3 science in the trade route. That's a good deal. That was a first meet on Armog. They're up north. Okay, so we have some space in here, looks like. Not bad. Over here. Got a nice little roll there. That's not bad. Okay. Yes, Hackbert. It was a mod that I just didn't have turned off. I thought I did, but I didn't. And so it's just... it's learning time. Anyway, it turned out to be a fortunate learning time. Wow. I'm going to get all 3 of these when I get this holy site built. That's a lot of sexy free envoys. Don't you just love it? Half the time they just ask for like the worst things and you're just like, oh my god, why are you asking for that? I'm never going to build an encampment, or I'm never going to, you know, do this or that. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, by the way, How would you like to do something that you were planning on doing and get a free envoy out of it? All right. A little bit nervous about where the scout is for this. Could be dramatic. We'll grab our promotion. That was actually a bad roll. That was a very bad roll. We'll grab our promotion. And finish him. We're gonna plant down right here. That's the way it's gonna be. I screwed that up. After, as soon as I clicked it, I realized I could have gone this way. I noticed that it was a possibility to go to this one. This river didn't continue. Another goodie hut. Hey Esther, how are you? Who doesn't want to get a sexy envoy? Hacker, why do you want me to flip desks?
Norm raid. Sorry, I'm late.
BFD, Norm raid indeed. It was very generous and kind and hype raid indeed from our friend the Game Mechanic. Thank you for 5 months, BFD. Appreciate the support. Oh, because it's dramatic. Flipping desks is dramatic. Oh, okay.
No man ever wetted clay.
That's the positive aspect.
Alright, so we settle there next turn. 4 turns on the holy site. You've got to be kidding! He sniped it! Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. I was like perfect because this guy was back here. There's one guy back here. I'm like, okay, well that guy can't get there in time, so this is sweet. I'm going to be able to get this, no problem. And then somehow he had guys hiding back here on this river to just wait and snipe it. Like that was like, oh my Atlanta, unbelievable. The boost to writing, awesome. I want a builder, damn it. Clearing that hut would have got me closer to buying a builder, at least. This stays. Must be part of the mod as well, I guess. Evil Vanillius. Indeed. The epic saga of dramatic events. Gonna need some boosts. Need a builder. I need a builder. I need a builder something awful. Turn 21 Great Bath. China must be in the game. Alright, so just a little bit of a peninsula up here. Room for a city up here somewhere. Maybe on that hill. Grabs the spice. That's a pretty good city there. And then something down here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe something down in here is... Oof. Maybe settle the T? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Alright, let's settle the city. That'll be some era score right there. Let's jump right into the monument, I think. The trader equals 3 science. Killing anybody. 50% of the killing a unit provides faith equal to 50% of the unit's combat strength. So that would have been faith if I could have got that kill.
Ne furent
And of course, right after they give me the booster rating in a goodie hut, I meet another Civ and render that moot. She's over here. Okay, she's actually up there. Okay. Just gonna block them off for a minute. So they're not too far off. There.
If there are no dogs in heaven,
And when I die, I want to go where they are. Or what they do. Whatever. We'll grab writing since we have the boost to it. Holy Site working its thing. Yeah, it's not bad. There's room for we're looking at a likely city on the T, I would think. Would be a pretty good city, and then you could use this for a holy site there maybe. Pretty good tiles there. Pretty good overall city, I suppose. A little bit flat. That a city here though rules out a city up here. This feels like a city on this river, which means you could put the city here, I suppose, but then the T is just dramatically in the way. I really wanted to settle the T, but maybe you do settle here. And already got a city here. If you got a city here, yeah, you kind of have to get a city here because I guess I could coastal city as well. I could coastal city up in here instead of settling the floodplains. I don't know. 17 to 25, 17 turns to go. Should be pretty good. State workforce boost complete. Let's grab that trader because it equals science. We got 3 pop, which is perfect. Work on the culture. Really need a builder. Gold is not going well. There's a goodie hut. Come on, free builder. Let's go. Let's go, free builder. Coast. If I was going coastal, I'd go here, not here. I wouldn't take out the tree. I'd settle that if I was going coastal. And I don't know if I would make a. I probably wouldn't make a aqueduct either way. To be honest with you. Not unless the mods make aqueducts actually worth. How are we doing on great people points, by the way? We're at 1 per turn. Somebody else is at 1 per turn. So we're doing okay. We could get the shrine going. If I can get a builder and work to this tile, I could get one going in this city as well. Instead, I'm going to get faith. My gold per turn sucks. How can they change the Demat Quarter District to make it worth it? I don't know. I'm not sure they could. I hadn't given it much thought. I've never been a fan, but I haven't given much thought to changing it because it's just, I don't know. I already talked about this kind of stuff at the beginning of the stream. I'm not going to jump back into that web. Okay, so Pantheons. This is a big choice to make here because it's definitely way different. The Pantheons are way different. Lady of the Reeds and Marshes is Marsh, Oasis, and all floodplains. We don't have a lot of floodplains, so that's not that valuable. We're not going to have many fishing boats. I'm not going to know about pastures that much. Camps, same. 15% production towards wonders. That's all wonders, all game. Yeah, free builder would. I need a free builder right now so bad that it's Stone circles is production and faith on quarries. I have, what, one quarry here, a quarry there. There's a couple over here. Doesn't feel like a stone circles game, really. Let's see. Religious idols, faith and gold on mines over luxuries and bonus resources. Plantations. Religious settlements' border expansion rate is 50% faster. Does not include a free settler. 50% reduction towards districts and cities with a special district. Do not like that. Do we even have a volcano? Have we even found a single volcano? No. Because this is... Fire Goddess is actually very interesting. If you've got the volcanoes around, but we don't. Earth Goddess is a thought. The free builder one is, I guess, gone. Oh, wait. When chosen, receive a builder in your capital, plus food. Oh, wow. Fertility rates. So, plus 1 food on all of your resources. So, it's kind of like a watermill. So, this would get a plus food. Oh, actually more than that, because it's got cattle, too. So, this would get a plus food. I like the builder, for sure. It's not going to give me a ton otherwise. There's going to be a little bit of food. And that'll be about it. There's food over here. There's the... I mean, it's going to help me a little bit eventually on food. So it's just simply a builder. I don't have that many. I have like 3 or 4 quarries. That's not worth... That's 1, 2... it's 1 right now, and once I actually build it. 2, there's a couple up here that I could eventually get way out in the 3rd ring of cities, which is a long ways away. I mean, there's might be 6 or 7, but they're all a long ways away. The argument on fertility rates is I do desperately need a builder now, but it's literally a 3 charge builder and then next to nothing else. It's almost nothing else the rest of the game. It's like 1 or 2 food in a couple cities, and that's it. Sorry, appeal. There's some pretty nice looking land right now. It would immediately be worth some faith. We'd have to get rid of some jungle, but all the land around this is essentially going to be worth. Only a little bit of floodplains. It's going to be in the capital. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of faith. I think I'm going to take appeal. I think I'm going to take Goddess of Appeal because I don't really think like there's anything else. Monument of the Gods is interesting. This isn't going to be helpful in this particular game. I do have some plantations, but it's not going to help me right now a lot. Right here. I mean, it's going to be like 1, 2, 3 in my opening cities. I guess 4. It's a decent amount of culture. But I feel like faith production could be really cool. Let's go with Earth Goddess. Take the faith production. Production towards all wonders, definitely a strong idea. It would have been in the conversation. But I feel like all this faith is just too much. My faith per turn just went through the roof. Eight turns from not 6 pop, but 7 pop.
Visiting means
Oh, there's a volcano. Speaking of the devil. Okay, there we go. Trader, next turn. Monument coming in hot. We need to get... This is... I have... A builder gets me this. A builder gets me this. I got screwed out of that. I'm going to just jump around for a bit, I guess. I'm going to get this in a second, so I could push my way out there, but... Another goody hut. A lot of hills to the north there. Part of me wants to get that shrine going, but part of me wants to finish off this monument as well. We also have to decide what we're going to do here. I'm not a big Owls of Minerva person. If it was a wild card policy slot right out of the gate instead of all the way down here, I would think about it. But I'm not a big fan overall of Owls of Minerva. To be honest with you, Vampires was kind of the thought I had. I'm not going Hermetic. Void Singers was the other option. Old God Obelisk. I don't know. Chat, get some ideas going. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to call it there for this episode, though. I'm going to hit next turn here, but getting our monuments going, getting our culture going, and looks like there might be... This is just a small little lake here. Looks like this might connect up here. Come on. Just one time me on a builder here. One time me on a builder. Oh! Population. You filthy bastards. Let's get the trade route going. Look at that 3 science. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right, I'm going to call it there, YouTube. Twitch, don't go anywhere. You guys are fantastic. I'm going to see you guys in episode 2. This is a very dramatic game. Surprises even to me, even as we got started. The mod that the CPL uses is on. And so we're just game balancing. And we've got dramatic H's. We're going to figure out which secret society we go with. It's going to be really fantastic. Come back and see our choices. Bye-bye.